Regular meeting of the governing body of the Borough of Bloomingdale. I'd ask if everyone please stand to salute our nation's flag. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Dunleavy.
Here.
Councilman Costa.
Here.
Tomato.
Here.
Del Ripa.
Here.
Hudson.
Present.
Sondemire.
Here.
Yazdi.
Here. Also with us, our municipal clerk, Brianna Calabro, and our attorney this evening, Robert Ross Meisel.
You got it.
Good. Thanks for being here. And
Thank you.
first one, we'll go easy on you.
I appreciate it.
This is an official meeting of the governing body of the Borough of Bloomingdale, December 27, 2017. The date, time, place of this meeting was faxed and mailed to all local news media and posted here at Borough Hall. We have no presentations, no early executive session. We have one non-agenda item, which is the approval of the November 1st minutes. This time I need a motion for early public comment.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to speak to an agenda item? Seeing no one, motion to close.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to adjourn.
That is a lot.
Reports. Bree, do you have anything for us? Rob, anything?
We don't have anything for the public section of the meeting.
Okay. Council members, anybody? Good? Dawn? Anything?
Am I supposed to have
No.
some? Oh.
Make something up.
We're good. Consent agenda. I need a motion for resolution 2018 11.19 through 26. Make one note on item H. It is our contract through co-op for our salt, winter salt. It's Morton salt, not Detroit salt. So just make one note of that. And can I have that motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Costa.
Yes.
Tomato.
Yes.
Del Ripa.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Sondemire.
Yes.
Yazdi.
Yes, recusing myself from item E.
Okay, pending items. Tonight is second final reading, public hearing on ordinance 24, 2018, amending Chapter 9255 and 9255.1 entitled Parking. May I have a public notice statement, please?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, this ordinance was posted in the municipal building, published in the Herald News, and copies were made available to the public, so that a motion may be made that it be read by title.
And who makes that motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
An ordinance of the Borough of Bloomingdale, County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 92 zoning, Section 92-55, the B1 General Business Zone, and Section 92-55.1, B1A Commercial Zone of the Code of the Borough of Bloomingdale.
This time I need a motion to open the public hearing.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to speak to 24, 2018? Seeing no one, motion to close.
So moved.
Second.
Before I move to adopt, there was one minor, non-material correction in the section 1.2. It was listed as towns plural, right? Towns center district, and it should be town center district, not towns with an S. So minor. This time I need a motion to adopt.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Tomato.
Yes.
Del Ripa.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Sondemire.
Yes.
Yazdi.
Yes.
Costa.
Yes.
Thank you. Next pending item is second final reading for 28, 2018, amending Chapter 7-11, parking. Public notice statement, please.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, this ordinance was posted in the municipal building, published in the Herald News, and copies were made available to the public, so that a motion may be made that it be read by title.
And who makes that motion?
So moved.
I'm sorry, I got a motion.
Second.
Second? Somebody?
Yes.
I'm sorry, good.
An ordinance of the Borough of Bloomingdale, County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 7, Traffic, Part 1, on street traffic, Section 7-11, parking prohibited at all times on certain streets, and Section 7-13.1, parking time limited on certain streets of the Code of the Borough of Bloomingdale.
This time I need a motion to open public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to speak to 28-2018? Seeing no one, motion to close.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Before I move to adopt, there was one correction, just a spelling error on Glen Wild Ave. You'll see in the second section of the ordinance, spelled G-E-L-N, just a correction for Glen Wild Ave. Who moves to adopt?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Delripa?
Yes.
Hudson?
Yes.
Sondemire?
Yes.
Yazdi?
Yes.
Costa?
Yes.
Tomato?
Yes.
Okay, item C, second final reading, public hearing for ordinance 29, 2018, amending chapter 17-8, extension of water main. Public notice statement, please.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, this ordinance was posted in the municipal building, published in the Herald News, and copies were made available to the public so that a motion may be made that it be read by title.
And who makes that motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
An ordinance of the Borough of Bloomingdale, County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 17, Water, Section 8, Extension of Water System of the Code of the Borough of Bloomingdale.
Thank you. I need a motion to open public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to speak to ordinance 29, 2018? Seeing no one, motion to close.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And who moves to adopt?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Hudson?
Yes.
Sondemire?
Yes.
Yazdi?
Yes.
Costa?
Yes.
Tomato?
Yes.
Delripa?
Yes.
Thank you. New business. First item is discussion only, that we were fortunate to receive a $61,000 grant from the Community Development Block Grants issued via Passaic County in the amount of $61,000 for replacement of water lines on 1st and 2nd Street to be completed in 2019. This is a looping project because they're both dead ends, so it'll help with flow on 1st and 2nd Street. So there'll be more to come in 2019 on that. Item B is discussion and approval for an interlocal agreement with Pompton Lakes to provide mechanical services. I had emailed the governing body the information on it, where we will maintain their fleet of DPW vehicles and minor maintenance on their police vehicles. It will be a shared service, bringing the borough a total of $90,000 for 2019, growing at 2%. This, at this time, will not result in the borough hiring anyone additional to do this. Again, it allows us to bring in some revenue and put some payroll outside cap for this particular function. So before I ask for I want to just do a motion, then we have discussion on the motion. So first, have a motion to approve 2018 11 point, where am I at? 27. So who makes that motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Sondemire?
Yes.
Yazdi?
Yes.
Costa?
Yes.
Tomato?
Yes.
Delripa?
Yes.
Hudson?
Yes.
The next item is a motion for Resolution 2811.28. Again, I'll ask for a motion, and any discussion can be had. This is authorizing a shared service agreement with Pompton Lakes to provide them gas and diesel fuel for their vehicles. They will be provided a key fob. It's triggered by social security number of the driver, tracked specifically for billing purposes, and obviously we will bill them our cost for gas, but there will be a 15% administration fee on top of the shared service to cover our time and billing, et cetera. So can I have a motion to authorize that shared service?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
The cars themselves, I see they're paying for them as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're paying for key fobs, the whole nine yards.
Just a quantity. We can handle with our tanks and stuff, we have enough capacity to take care of this even in an emergency?
Yes, based on our cycle of fills and our capacity, yes, based on their usage, which we tracked because they previously used Passaic County. The reason this came up was Passaic County that they currently use who has their DPW yard in Pompton, is moving. The county's building new facilities somewhere in Wayne, I believe, and so this will give them an easy transition here. But yes, we can handle it entirely.
At times, ours goes down for whatever reason. Will they be, and we make arrangements with somebody, will they be making their own arrangements?
You know, I would, if that occurs, my advice at the time would be to do what we do separately, so whether, the few times, very rarely, that our pumps have gone down, we've used Quick Check, for example. Our drivers go sign the voucher, and then Quick Check bills us. So if that was to occur, I mean, I could set up an arrangement with Quick Check and their driver sign for Pompton Lake. So I haven't gotten that far, but it's a good question. That, or they can just go to Pompton Lake's Quick Check, you know, and do something differently. But I'll deal with that when it occurs. Yeah.
And John, you just said 15% administration fee, so if we're paying $2, we're charging $2.30.
Correct.
Per gallon.
Correct.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? Can I have a roll call, please?
Gassie,
Yes.
Costa,
Yes.
Tomato,
Yes.
Del Ripa,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Sondemire,
Yes.
Thank you. You good? Next, I need a motion, Resolution 2018-11.29, payment of the bills. Who makes that motion, please?
So moved?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Costa,
Yes.
Tomato,
Yes.
Del Ripa,
Yes, except I recuse from 18-01463.
Hudson,
Yes.
Sondemire,
Yes.
Gassie,
Yes.
Yes, you should.
Thank you. Next, I need a motion for Resolution 18-11.30, transfer of 2018 appropriations in the amount of $29,700. Who makes that motion, please?
So moved?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Tomato,
Yes.
Del Ripa,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Sondemire,
Yes.
Gassie,
Yes.
Costa,
Yes.
The next item is the introduction of ordinance 30, 2018, amending Chapter 4, and we will be entitling it recreational marijuana licensing. First, give me a motion to introduce by title.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
An ordinance of the Borough of Bloomingdale, County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 4, General Licensing of the Code of the Borough of Bloomingdale to establish a new Section 4-18 entitled Recreational Marijuana Licensing.
And again, second and final reading will be December 18th. And just for the record, what we're doing here is just getting ahead of the curve in a sense. If legalization occurs in New Jersey, we want to have a mechanism in place that gives us the controls. I don't think anyone here on the governing body wants to see recreational retail marijuana stores in our downtown. And if we have controls within distance of schools and parks, it obviously really eliminates most of our town. But what we're doing here is treating it like liquor licenses, where the town would be issuing licenses if they choose to on such establishments, whether it be retail or even cultivation at a later date. Obviously, regarding cultivation, the state's only issued 6 licenses. The 2 northern licenses have already been obtained. So if there's additional licenses issued and we have someone willing to invest in a large tract of land in Bloomingdale for the farming of such, we can visit that and review it and consider issuing licenses. But it gives us the total control. And then if a law is passed, obviously we'll have Rob and his office review the law and see if our ordinance needs any fixing, modifications, and things to deal with it properly for all of our residents, okay? So thank you for that. And again, second final reading on December 18th. We had one non-agenda item. I'm sorry.
Can I go back on something?
Yeah.
Mike, can I have a question on?
Yes.
Yeah, Councilman Yazdi asked about the gas pricing, the
Yeah.
15%. According to this, it looks like it's a set fee for the service. It's $1,000 the first year. Then it goes up 2% every year after that for 5 years. So it's not per gallon fee.
It averages 15%. I'll bring it back to finance, Mike, because that's the negotiations we had. What page are you on? Hold on.
The second, third page of the ordinance.
The back page of the.
Okay, I'll have to get back to you on that. It was 15% in our discussion, so whether those amounts transfer to 15% of total sales. I mean, so if you had $100,000 in sales, right, 10%, that would be 10 grand. 50,000,
The way I read it, it sounds like gas is, whatever the price of gas is, and then
Yeah.
$50,000
All right.
administration fee.
I just gotta make sure we're covering our costs. The administration
And
fee
John,
will
the
be
biggest thing is
1,000.
recovering our price.
Right.
So we don't play the market, hedging and all that, we're not against.
No,
it.
it's what we pay
It's what
per
we pay,
gallon,
we charge
plus
them,
administration fee.
plus something.
That was discussed at 15%, so I'll review that and send you an email with that confirmation.
Yeah, please.
Thank you.
15%. Either way, there's no cost to the borough on that. I'll confirm that. As I started saying, we had one non-agenda item, was the approval of the November 1st minutes. Can I have a motion to do so?
So move.
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor? All in favor?
Aye.
Late public comment, and a motion to open late public comment.
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to speak, please come on up. Now's your time. State your name and address for the record.
Good evening. Stephen Pardalis, 2 High Street, Bloomingdale. I know it was a little quick there on the marijuana discussion.
It's just an introduction, that's why.
Okay, so
Public hearings on December.
there's going to be a public hearing
Yes, sir.
regarding, okay, because there were just some comments about, it's like, obviously no one wants the dispensary in Bloomingdale, some licensing requirements. I just didn't know if that stuff was all, the opinion of the council and the mayor,
That's what I
or
meant,
if there's
yeah.
going to be just more of a, and what is that hearing? Is that hearing going to be specifically for the proposed legislation?
Yes. How it works is when the borough does any ordinances, which is a local law, we introduce it like we did tonight, set the hearing date, December 18th, and that's when there'll be a public hearing.
So is there a proposed ordinance at this time, or is it just the opening of a new chapter?
No, now that it's been introduced, I'll just give you a copy of it right now.
Okay.
If you have it real
I
handy.
wrote on mine.
No, no.
Yeah, Mike.
How many copies you need?
Just one.
So this concept, what we're doing is giving the town the ability to issue licensing, right?
Separate from the state's licensing
Yes.
requirements.
Yes.
So if someone wanted to open a dispensary in this area and did receive a license from the state, this would be an additional license by the town of Bloomingdale?
Correct, but it's pre-state law. So like I said in my closing comments, this is kind of just getting the house in order until the state law comes out. When the state law comes, then we have to re-review it, because I know there's opt-out provisions, which I don't think we want to do, like a full opt-out, because I know that's going to be an option in the law.
Correct, I think within 180 days you have to opt
Right,
out, or
so-
else we're in it for 5 years.
Correct.
Was
So-
90,
What's that?
was 90 days.
90 days. So again, but the law's not even done yet, so we'll revisit it, and make amendments to the ordinance, but this gives us, if we choose to opt in, the ability just to monitor and control, rather than just zoning it like we do a barber shop,
Right.
Because when I said, I think the majority of consensus is the governing body. I know there's some of the governing body who's 100% support cultivation of it, farming. There's some who might support retail, but it's a matter of where it is. Because, I know there's some on the governing body who don't support retail next to our park on downtown. And so, it's definitely.
And that'll be addressed more at the,
There'll be a discussion,
Okay.
yeah, at that next meeting, correct.
Okay.
But we're not doing a full ban, which is, if you support, that's a positive. If you.
and the discussion on the 18th will allow for a public discussion, or will just be
100%.
with the council?
No, 100% public discussion.
Thank you, everybody.
That's the opportunity.
Appreciate it.
Got it, thanks. And that's at 7 PM, so figure by 7:15, we usually get to that part. Anyone else wishing to speak? Seeing no one, motion to close.
So moved.
Second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
There was one item for executive session, which has been tabled. The matter, you have been briefed by memo from the attorney. Governing body schedule, December 18th. Reorganization meeting will be January 8th. Our clerk emailed the 2019 draft schedule of meetings, so please look at that if you have any question or comments. And at this time, I need a motion. I'm sorry?
I have two things, 'cause unless I missed it when I was reading, because I think before our next meeting, we're gonna have the menorah lighting.
Right, yeah.
And that's, did you
The
mention
5th.
that? Okay,
Menorah,
so
no, I didn't mention the menorah lighting is the 5th at
That's
7
Wednesday.
PM.
That's 7 PM, and then we also have the holiday event at Walter T. Bergen. and
2
that's December
p.m.?
9th at 2 PM.
Correct, thank you. Yep. Excellent. Yes,
You said table that, so is that a conversation?
not
that you
table,
want to
just, there's no
or
need
you're
to have a
just-
discussion
you're
on
not
it,
having- okay.
because the attorney provided detail by memo. Good. Any other closing remarks? Rob, it's been a pleasure.
This was
I know we made it tough for you.
Tough work, but
So
we made it
we'll
through.
tell Fred you stayed till at least 10.
Yep. I'll send him the text in 2 hours.
Need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks. We are good.